Things are getting hot in the Arizona desert. With a strong surrounding cast and purposeful play calling, Kyler is playing the best ball of his career, piloting an aggressive and astute offense. Aiming from all angles, the Cardinals attack you on the ground, then ambush you through the air, combining play calls to keep coordinators dazed and confused. A run-first team, offensive coordinator Drew Petzing has built this offense an identity, attacking two high structures with creative gap schemes. With teams trying to cheat the box with late fits, a great way to open up angles is with the counter run, fooling teams into committing, only to then gash the run back the opposite way. Petzing has been a master of drawing these up, taking full advantage of an elite runner in James Conner. Here's a base variant for him, using a motion to impart momentum. A lover of 12 personnel, the Cards have two tight ends left and bring the H-back towards Murray, opening up better angles to run GH counter. In the counter action, the line down block away from the direction of the run has two pullers work to clear a lane for the back, the first kicking out the edge, and the next becoming the back's lead blocker, hitting anyone that tries to fill this alley while guiding the back to daylight. With the safeties filling the box depending on the run direction, the counter brings 37 into the box and 3 backing up, but the run is going the opposite way, leading to a numbers mismatch at the point of attack for the Cards. A great double team clears the intended lane, with the right guard executing a beautiful climb block to 50. The left guard clears the lane wide, and 84 fits through, creating a great running lane. However, the nose tackle muddies the window for Conner by crossing the center, but great vision and blocking has him finding a cutback crease right through the heart of the defense. With no fullback on the roster, Petzing has used a lot of two-back formations from 12 personnel, using his athletic tight ends to create advantageous angles from these formations. Here's counter again from shotgun split backs, pulling the guard and tackle on a GT counter, having Trey McBride take the backside end. With backs going in both directions, the second level hesitates to read it, and the line does a great job to open a lane for Benson to follow his young stud tackle. 13 personnel this time, and into the I formation on this one. But again, it's another counter concept. Tip Ryman's lined up at fullback and fakes the dive right before then cutting left, leading the way through the created alley. Linebackers are taught to cue on the fullback's movement, as that's most often where the run's going, and they hesitate on this one again, allowing the line to move the first level and climb to the second. Conner's got another lane, and a beautiful spin has him bouncing off blockers to find space and keep the tires turning. It's an offset pistol I formation here, but again, it's the counter concept. With the numbers heavily stacked towards the strength of the formation, two different men can release to the second level, creating another huge crease for Conner to hit. It's not all just two backs though. How's this for creativity? Conner starts to leave the backfield on what appears to be a rocket motion into a 4-strong screen of some sort, but that's just to get the defense flowing left, as he comes back against the motion on the snap to run counter. The Rams get fooled, and Conner rumbles this inside the 5. And it's the counter again here, but this time Murray's split wide and Conner's waiting for the ball in the Wildcat, creating extra blocking numbers, and more good vision and power create a first down. Petzing has also lent on the infrequently used horns concept too, pulling the center and play side guard to create similar looking actions and angles from an unexpected look. From a trip set like this, it operates very similarly to counter, with the tackle and tight end down blocking away from the direction of the run, the guard kicking out the end, and the back following the center through the lane. A chasm is created here, and Conner makes a nice cut on his lead blocker to get the first. Back in a more traditional 12 personnel formation, the run concept turns into more of a pin-pull with the two tight ends down blocking, getting the pullers to the edge. Conner is smart to cut off his center again and hits another pocket of space. This was also the concept that caught the Bears off guard before the half. Look at the hustle and effort from the skill position players to get to the second and third level blocks, allowing the bursting Benson to hit top speed and burn them before the clock runs out. And this is all before we've got Murray involved. This is mostly done with the zone read out of similar formations, but just because it's more simplistic doesn't mean it's not just as deadly. When ends do crash down on the back, Kyler will make you pay. He's got the wiggle and foot speed few QBs can rival, and open field even the quickest can't keep in front of him. There's so much space backside here, but the safety looks to have a good angle to bring him down. However, Murray hits him with a stutter, burning the angle and tiptoeing his way to the end zone. And this is one damn right outrageous run. With Bosa selling hard for the run, Murray tucks it with a lead blocker ahead. Reading the gap and knowing his own skill, Kyler's got his hand in the air at the 45. I mean, this man knew he was finna score. He guaranteed it. Like the good deal from this week's sponsor, Good Chop. Looking for a fast and easy way to get premium meats, but don't have the time to go searching for them? Well, allow me to introduce you to our newest sponsor, Good Chop. Good Chop is a company that offers fully customizable boxes of high-quality proteins delivered to you on your schedule. Each product is vacuum sealed and flash frozen at peak freshness, so you can stock your freezer and cook whenever and however you want. No longer do you have to waste time at the store, as they offer quality cuts that don't cost a fortune. Good Chop has over 80 different cuts of meat, ranging from 100% grass-fed ribeyes to USDA prime filet mignon. They've truly got something for everyone. All products are sourced straight from the USA, coming exclusively from American farms and fisheries. As you can see, I took the time to cook up some of that chicken breast for dinner, and let me tell you, that cut was juicy and succulent, and I left no crumbs. So go to goodchop.com/YouTube and use our code ThinkingFootball130 or click the link in the description to get $130 off across your first 4 boxes. Again, that's goodchop.com/YouTube and use our code ThinkingFootball130 to get $130 off your first 4 boxes of protein. Building off all these counters, Petsing has mirrored the concepts in the play-action game, fooling defenses into crashing hard, getting Murray out in space and on the move. Watch how similar the actions work here. Murray reverse pivots as the guard and tight end pull to show counter, but there's no handoff as the center pulls the opposite way to hold the edge for Murray's rollout. Nobody picks up McBride on the under route, and look, this kid is special, y'all. Here it is again. And this time, Petsing is booting Murray out left to create another easy layered read. Again, Murray reverse pivots as 2 players work right to sell the counter, using it this time to get clever releases on the flood concept. Nobody has McBride in the flat again, and Murray is a wonder at these touch passes, no matter his body angle. And here's the same counter action fake on the goal line, although this time there's no pass. Murray will just walk it into the end zone as everyone sells out for the run inside. A play Petsing loves and works great for this offense is the leak play, using the misdirection of a play action to get a tight end lost in the traffic, leaking out after a down block into the created space. Running what appears to be a play action stretch, they look to be trying to create a 3-level flood right. But McBride leaks out and wheels up the opposite sideline. Kyler's got a clean pocket, and this is a nice easy chunk shot for an NFL QB. Here's that same concept against the Rams. They hide McBride inside, trying to get him a sneaky wheel up the sideline. But the Rams are ready for it, making sure to cut off the shot. And this is where you see the talent and skills on the move. 4th overall pick Harrison reads Murray in trouble, and the safety shifted over to cover it. So, stems his route north to attack the vacated space, and Kyler is in sync, flicking the ball 30 yards with beautiful touch for Harrison to run under and take it to the house. MHJ definitely has some way to come in catch point strength, but there's no doubt he's helped elevate this offense, especially in the red area. It's deep play action crossers concept here, and 29 does not react fast enough to the free safety's call to pass off the route. And Murray throws up another rainbow for MHJ to glide under, toe tapping this for the score. The creativity is all over the play action game, and I love this spiced up version of Y cross. Dortch comes on the orbit and looks to be setting up the same inside zone swing screen RPO we see so often in the NFL, but it's actually a play action and a Y cross, attacking the reading linebackers with a route behind their vision. Again, McBride is open and Murray finds him quickly. And we've saved the best for last, as they bamboozle the 49ers with an old Tebow special. The jumbo package is on the field with an extra tackle and 3 tight ends, and they start in the I, but quickly motion into shotgun. The Cards will pull the backside guard, appearing to be running QB power, but Kyler's tuck is just great acting. dropping back to hit his tight end on a pop pass. The entire Niners defense is fooled, and Higgins is wide open for the score. All this design has Kyler playing at the highest level of his career, aggressive and accurate to take it to defenses, keeping his wondrous scrambles for when they're most needed. He's been much more willing to stand in under pressure now that he knows his guys will get open, and his accuracy remains even when it's severe. On the long third down, the Jets try to disguise the coverage on the motion, but it's cover one robber for the defense. And Murray finds it thanks to the safety rotation, getting to his trusty tight end on the man-beating crosser, and throwing a strike while under pressure. His aggression to attack small windows and take chunks is really showing in 2024, clearly playing with more understanding of what he's seeing. This is a small window to hit on a corner, but Murray knows he has the touch and timing to hit it, dropping it over the shoulder to Wilson, beating the safety and corner. Here it is again up the seam against the Jets. It's a four verts concept of the motion, but knowing the quarters D is backing up, he rifles it to McBride, knowing he can make the play. And this is the most aggressive of the bunch, and an absolutely brilliant throw. The Rams are going to drop back into a 4-4 coverage just outside the red zone, and Murray reads the safeties expertly. Seeing 37 chase McBride on the out, he knows Harrison has a small window to the end zone, so fires it to where only his man can get it, over the shoulder and right to the back line for another beautiful toe tap. Here at Thinking Football, we love a QB who throws with touch, and Kyler is just effortless with it. Watch him hit the deep comeback on 4th and long here despite the pressure collapsing the pocket, throwing this up and over the second level to find it to his rookie stud. Showing more signs of mind meld, Murray knows exactly where he's going when he gets Marvin a matchup in the slot. It's out of his hand in less than a second, and this is a perfect throw and catch between the duo. And once again, when he knows he needs a play, he'll go to his boy, throwing with touch and timing despite immense pressure. The Finns blitz creates a free rusher through the B gap, and it looks like Kyler is just throwing up a prayer under pressure. But it's a perfectly placed ball, again, for MHJ to run under and convert the downs. Another area Murray has made strides in this season is his progressions. Playing with more confidence in his receivers and line, he's regularly working through entire patterns now, finding the weak spot in the coverage. On third down here and facing a sim blitz, the Murray of old would have tried to take off with the line leaving him a vacant edge. But this year's Kyler works all the way through his progressions, finding McBride on the long third. Here it is again in the red zone, working all the way to the backside drag to chip his team closer to the end zone. While his legs might lead to more explosive plays, taking the check down and free yards allows the offense to stay ahead of the chains. Taking a profit in the NFL is never a bad thing, and the playbook's far more open on 3rd and short than 3rd and long. The improv magic is still there though, and when the Cardinals get caught out, Murray is there to rewrite the script. In the upper red here against the Rams, the shift to cover 2 has the concept shut down, and rookie sensation Jared Verse beats the double team to bring pressure. Kyler's far too elusive for the Rook though, spinning him out of his boots, dodging a second defender, then dodging out of Verse's grasp again, keeping his eyes downfield and firing a beautiful ball to Elijah Higgins for the score. Sheesh, them boys got lost. Again, in the cramped red zone, the defense wins with a creative defensive call, fooling the protection and getting Jalen Ramsey a clean shot off the right side. However, Kyler sees him out of his peripheral vision, sidestepping the sack at the last moment, resetting his eyes and finding Wilson again in the end zone. And these are all before he uses his legs to punish you. The coverage may be correct, but unless you pin him in, Murray has a chance to make you wrong. The Bills' cover 2 man has everything locked, but this is a risky coverage against Kyler, who notices the edge lose contain and breaks free into the field. He knows he's got the angle for the first, but wants more, juking the corner out before scampering out of bounds. You gotta contain those edges, because Murray won't just steal the available yards, he'll house it. Khalil Mack tries to knife inside, thinking he has the angle to get straight home, but this leaves the edge undefended, which Kyler quickly punishes. Spotting how flat the corner is playing in his zone, Murray knows he has a house call from the 40 here, celebrating as soon as he beats the angle and practically jogging in for the score. Anyone who caught the back end of last year's Cardinals team, all 5 of us, saw the emergence of Trey McBride, and this year he's climbed another gear. Running the corner route off the play action, it's going to be another beautiful touch by Murray, but an even better catch. He's up at the apex of the ball to guarantee he wins it, then holds on through 2 different guys punching at it while falling to the ground. One of the very best catches of the year. His athleticism extends to the catch and run, where McBride also gave us one of the best yaks of the season. Still needing 6 after the drag, he shows us his 2011 Gronk impression, carrying Sauce several steps before spinning him loose, then going vertical when the corner tries to take him out. I mean, damn, is this dude a hurdler? It's so good, in fact, Petsing even got him a carry on the goal line, fooling the Bears with the split zone action. It looks to be split zone with McBride working back across the grain to take out the end, but he'll actually get the handoff, leaving him one-on-one with Kevin Byard, who just ain't strong enough to deny him the pylon. As you can see, this is a talented, young supporting cast and a well-called offense, leading to the best ball we've seen from young Sonic. The line also needs its praise for how well it's played, mauling open holes for Connor and co., and along with Murray's progressions, the pass protection has increased a step too. Built behind a run game and strong concepts, it might finally be time for the Cards to battle in January.